Dan Johnson says, hi, Dan. Would you rather have your ex-missus's name tattooed on you? This is like 3 inch by 3 inch over your heart. Your ex-partner's name or your rival team's badge. So you've got to have a tattoo.
Oh, it's easy.
And Dean's doing it.
Yeah.
Dean's doing the tattoo.
I'll do it for you.
Because this is a tattoo question. Because he does tattoos.
Whoa.
Guys.
Are you a tattooer?
Did you know that? Or
Yeah. I knew that you were a tattoo. So that's why it's like
nice.
broadcasting.
You're a tattooist, aren't you?
Tattoo artist, I think it is.
Oh, is that the full?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
Tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Right.
Tattooer.
A tatter.
Do tats.
A tatty.
A tatwat.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
A twatoo artist.
It was worth the pause. I'll tell you that.
A twatooist.
Everton or Jade?
Ex-girlfriend's name.
Yeah.
Really?
100%. Because then I can find another woman with that name.
But you're with Sam now,
You're
though.
with Sam.
Yeah.
Deed poll.
Change your name to Jade.
Oh, they love that, don't they? Darling, I love you so much, but will you change your name to my ex-girlfriend's name to match this tattoo? Well, my ex-girlfriend was called Victoria, so I could just be like, it's my favourite London train station.
Do you have to keep it forever? Is that
And that's why I
the
cry it
rules of
out in my
That's how tattoos
dreams.
work, Dean. You know that.
No, but you can cover them up though.
Jokes.
So you just have to have it for a year, or
I'm gonna say
is
forever.
it forever?
No, and he says at the end of the question, and you can't cover it up, otherwise you get bummed in the head.
Oh,
okay.
you don't
By a
want that.
bear. What type of bear, Carl?
Brown.
Brown. Moon.
Gay bear.
Drained.
That's a type of
A
You get
type of
bummed,
bear.
you'd
innit?
go moon bear. Because a name for ask is your moon. Get your moon out.
Dry bear.
Bareback. Sorry, I'm just going.
Bareback. Bumming.
Yeah.
No condom.
No, I don't want Victoria. I don't want my ex-girlfriend's name on my chest. Laura would not be good with it.
Yeah, but
even
who's
if I was like,
Watford's rival?
Yeah.
Luton Town.
Yeah, I don't think that matters to you, really, does it?
Wouldn't like it.
No.
Because I'm not a massive Watford fan as much as like you are a Liverpool fan, but still that would give me the full-on ick because it's Luton Town.
What would you do?
I'm
if,
going X's name because I'd just like Sam can either change it by deed poll or she can either just get used to the fact it's there or she can fuck off and I'll find another one with the same name.
Find a Jade.
That's how much the Everton badge on your tit would do your head in.
I can't have no.
Right.
I'm itchy. Actually itchy.
He's like, get off.
Yeah.
Ripping his tit off. What about you? You haven't. Oh, yeah.
Amy. And 100%. I'd have it all over my body before I have that fucking gobshite club crest on my body.
But you did used to play for Liverpool, didn't you? So you were going to wear it on the shirt.
Oh, that'd be weird for Dean, right?
I
His
didn't-
girlfriend's name all over you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird.
No, it's spelled differently. It was AIMEE.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Different.
My ex tattooed me once.
With what? What was the tattoo?
Oh, she done a little. I can't even remember because I've had it covered up.
That's the joke, innit?
It was a little anchor and a moth, and I had them, and that was worse if anything, I think, because then I
what
told
did they
Amy
symbolise?
she couldn't tattoo me, and she was
It's
fuming.
stuck forever.
Still fuming. What?
They symbolise.
Oh, nothing. It was just like none of mine really mean anything. It was just like have a go. Do you know what I mean?
When I was on the Mild High Club, check it out, we talked about things you've tattooed, and you've tattooed your girlfriend Amy's mum's tits, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Not on somebody else. It was an actual tit.
On Amy.
How accurate they'd have to be.
I've got a photo.
Who's tit today?
Yeah.
My mum's.
Yeah.
What have you, so you've done a tattoo on Amy's mum's tits
Around the nipple, yeah.
around their nipple.
Yeah.
Are they good tits?
Yeah.
You know what she wanted? Polo mint all the way around the nipple.
Oh, do you remember the fruit
What
one?
actually was it?
Do you remember the fruit ones? like Amy's mum's nipple wasn't right in your mind. Oh, fruit polos. Nostalgic. Anyway,
Used to
back
stick
to
together, don't
Amy's mum's tit.
She had a breast reduction. So then she had like a scar, and she wanted the scar covering over.
But what did you cover it with?
Oh, just some flowers, like
Nice.
in a like a moon, crescent moon shape.
A crescent moon of flowers.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Has she got the
Around
same nipples as Amy?
They're pretty similar, yeah.
We attempted to have a little rub of it.
Well, I was grabbing it. I was essentially rubbing it anyway, so yeah.
Grabbing it. Come here.
Well, you have to, don't you? Like, I couldn't, like, shy away from it.
You have to get the meat in it.
I had to fully get involved.
You ever
yeah.
tattooed a dick?
No.
Nah.
Do you want to? Because Carl's into you today.
No, yeah. I'll do it if you want.
I want a tattoo of
I
your
would.
dick. On my dick.
To scale. Just whap it on and tattoo round it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it around a bumhole?
Nah.
Can't
See, I
tattoo
don't
that skin,
do-
surely.
Imagine
can.
on
You can
above your
tattoo bumhole
bumhole
skin.
if it just
Yeah.
said, what's happening? And then whenever a girl actually was brave enough to go down there, she got a little greeting.
What is?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that? I thought that
What
was
I
fun.
love.
I will do it if you just want to do it for your Patreon. Like,
Yeah, so I said this on the Mile the High Club. I don't want to die without having a tattoo done. I've got fucking gammy skin I have to put stupid cream on just to not look like a rotten. I hate it. Horrible. But there's bits where I've never had a problem. So I reckon I could have a tattoo.
Yeah.
And I think it would be good Patreon exclusive content if you chose the tattoo.
yeah.
As long as I get to choose yours.
You
Yeah,
silly
yeah.
boy.
I got carte blanche.
Yeah, how big? I tell you what, I'll have to agree. The size of the tattoo. Like I will go, what's that
Yeah,
about?
you don't want a back piece.
What's
'cause
that
it'll
about?
just be-
3x3.
That's
Yeah.
quite big.
That's quite, yeah.
All right, I get to choose where it goes. You get to choose what it is. If you also give me the power and I'm allowed to converse with Carl about what it is.
You can't give me the same one.
And then you both have to just reveal it on the Patreon.
Yeah. You don't look-
yeah, we don't even know what it is and we reveal it
yeah,
on the Patreon.
you can't look at it and you're both
Oh,
together.
I
look.
know how annoyed my wife is as she's watching this.
Where are you going to get it?
Somewhere where you cannot ruin every family holiday I have for the rest of my life.
Pick somewhere now and I'll tell you what it is.
Arse cheek, surely.
Top of your thighs or an all right
just,
one.
just like
Just cover that with shorts and that.
just like on your belt line, maybe.
Pain, that.
Is it pain?
Sore though, yeah. Yeah.
What? Right on your
Quite
hip. On
feminine
your
as
hip
well.
bone.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
quite feminine as well.
Right. Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
On your pubis.
No, not on,
What about here?
right above my dick. Do you think giving carte blanche right above my dick?
Honestly, I reckon
here?
the best spot for if you're wanting to hide something is either like on your thigh or like on your inner arm there.
But that's the bingo wing, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll sting like, but it won't hurt more than your hip.
Oh, but what's he writing? What's your first ideas?
Swastika.
I think there's got to be
See, this
some.
is
To be
Why?
fair though, people do get swastikas because of the Buddhist meaning of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could get away with that.
And
He
then
knew
you-
that.
And then you can explain to people,
Yeah.
I'm a Buddhist.
Yeah.
Because when you're on holiday in, say, I don't know, Israel, you've gone to Tel Aviv, lovely weather all year
Tops
round.
off in
Tops
Israel.
off. They're like, whoa, mate. Are you an anti-Semite? You white skinhead from the UK? I'm like, no, I'm a Buddhist who does a podcast with a cunt.
It's not just
Namaste.
it's not just Israel you'd have that problem in either. If you went a lot of places, because
International.
the Nazis were actually really bad to most people. They
Oh,
hated
yeah?
the blacks as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with most countries.
Yeah, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think the people of Israel slightly up the league table?
They're probably number one, aren't they?
No,
They're number
Worst.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But there's a few Champions League spots there as well.
Wales,
right,
number
right,
two. Wales. They were fucking
Yeah.
outdone by them
Wales.
in World War II.
Yeah. The Welsh death camps.
Real sun centre.
That's sliding as fast, to be fair.
That's how they kill you. Just a fella with a guillotine at the end, cutting your head off.
At the top of the slide, just used to let people go too soon. After you.
They put verrucas on the shower floor on purpose.
Oh.
Awful.
Now, there's going to be some things off the table like swastika. Being honest, like normal.
Okay. I hate Jews.
Should we go with no racism?
Yeah.
It's really cutting down the fun, isn't it?
No, I'm a Buddhist.
I mean, I bum dogs is nice and playful.
Yeah.
I bum dogs, but not Jew dogs. Because I don't like them. And then a
Swastika.
swastika below.
Yeah.
Right.
Smaller.
That's racism, though, isn't it?
Well, Buddhist people don't
Probably
like
racist
Jew
means
dogs
dogs.
either.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Buddhist people don't bum dogs.
Yeah.
No, let's go with
I think
things
this is a very, very dangerous game that we shouldn't play.
No, we
to
should
be honest
play
with
it.
you.
You should.
Just don't be racist. Give him a tattoo.
Because at the end of the day, you could then cover it up after you've had the Patreon
Have
money.
you seen the arsehole one?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to have a divorce to pay for, but yeah. Imagine my daughter when she sees me like getting changed or something. She's like, Dad, what? I bum
if,
dogs.
If we're gonna do it, then I want GAL on my arse cheeks for goal for my celebration when I score in Soccer Aid.
Yeah.
It's not about what you want, though, is it? If I'm choosing.
Okay, well, we'll get goal done on your ass, and when I score on Soccer Aid, you've got to come and help me celebrate.
Right, nice.
What about that on your belly button?
The telly's on.
Oh,
What have you got, Carl? What have you pulled up?
over your belly button.
But of each other. It has to be your heads on it.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, but you're more of a dog person, aren't you, Adam?
Yeah.
Could get a bear with bile coming out of its stomach.
Oh, no. Fuck China.
It's mad how many people have gone and done that.
Are we
now.
popping some of these up? Basically, audio listeners.
Oh, Carl, you
20,000 of you.
Yeah.
You
We're
love the
looking at
Simpsons,
people.
don't you?
We're looking at
do.
people. Are you being a knob? Who have like got tattoos of people bending over, and their belly button is the bumhole.
I want on your chest,
Mega
single
balls.
and ready to mingle.
No, live, laugh, love.
Can't tell him. It needs to be surprised. That'd be funny, that though.
A shit bit of the podcast as well if we don't try and make it funny.
Honestly,
Keep it to yourself, mate.
if you put live, laugh, love on me, I think I'd be more annoyed than I bum dogs.
Single and ready to mingle.
Oh, single and ready to mingle.
But spelt a little bit wrong. Just the E backwards or something.
Mingle.
Yes, single and ready to mingle.
Accent over the L.
Yeah, mingle.
Single and ready to mingle. Oh, ho, ho.
What would you get for him, Dan? You've been very quiet on your ideas.
Something. I vote Tory. Just
get
nice
the
and
fucking
simple.
Conservative thingy.
Mm.
I vote Tory.
No, because that looks like a joke. Get the Conservative. What's the flower for Conservatives?
The rose.
Is it the rose?
I think it is a rose. Yeah.
I think it's daisies.
That's St. David's, isn't it?
Flowers.
Daisies.
I think it's a hydrangea.
I don't know what it is, but I get that.
Right.
No.
Well, let's put that to the drawing board, shall we? Carl, I need your help.
Would
on
you
that.
both do it?
What?
I don't want a tattoo. I've never wanted a tattoo. My mum gave me some very salient advice when I was like a child, and I'm sticking to
She
it.
said, "Don't let Dan Nightingale ever put a I bum dogs tattoo."
I've told you
on."
this before. She told me, don't ever get a tattoo because if you ever murder anyone, you'll be easier to identify. And you know what? She had a point.
And the older you get, they realise that is good advice because she knew the murderer she'd raised. She's like, this kid is definitely going to kill someone at some point.
Yeah, when I've got 4 lions attacking people, and then I run away, and people are like, he had a tattoo.
But why
saying
you
no.
Oh no, I know what the tattoo's going to be. I am the murderer.
Why are your
Yes.
kecks off? And it says he has goal across his ass.
It's over. As he released the lions.
Watching me lions maim someone, and I just start celebrating with my arse house. Go!
Yeah. I think
that's what they'd remember more, innit?
Yeah.
You were just bent over with your arsehole out. Than
If I ever,
the
like,
tattoo.
I had a meeting with my agent the other day, and he was like, what other telly do you want to do now that the Apollo's up the way? And I was like, well, there's a few things, but the number one thing I want to do, career-wise, is Soccer Aid.
Yeah.
And if I ever score at Soccer Aid, if I ever get to do it, I'm going to have goal in Sharpie on my arse.
But you said what you're going to do in Soccer Aid, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're going to break a politician's legs.
If there's a Tory politician playing, I'm going to 2-foot him and get sent off. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see you fucking slide tackle Matt Hancock or
Well,
something.
Boris Johnson did it a few years ago, didn't he?
The rugby
Yeah, but he
tackle.
played kids, didn't he?
What?
Didn't he like smash through a
No,
kid?
he was doing a little rugby game, wasn't he? Then
No, he played in Soccer Aid.
And he rugby
did he?
tackled someone.
Yeah. And I would love to just 2-foot one of them right at the knee and just take me top off and just start walking off before the refs even got the red card out. Imagine the hero you'd be forever. Just fuck off. Like Gerrard on Naismith. Just fucking absolutely fold him in half.
broken Boris Johnson's legs.
Yeah.
Take your top off, and then you've got a tattoo that I chose going, I vote Tory. This guy's a fucking mystery.
Dean, is there anything you wouldn't tattoo on someone and you refuse to do?
Oh, there's been loads. I like anything like proper stupid when people used to come in and be like, "Oh, can you do that because it's funny?" I'd be like, "No, I don't do it." What was that?
Adam was going, it's good production.
Yeah, yeah. I never do it because they never. They're always like short-lived, innit? It's like people go, "Oh, it'd be funny." And like, for how long? No,
But why do you care?
because I never got into it to like tattoo
Not
cats
bad.
on
Oh, so you
people's
like the art.
belly buttons and that. Yeah.
Right.
So I used to just turn it down. They'd end up getting it done by someone else in the shop.
Yeah,
like,
because you're a good tattoo
I
artist,
just wouldn't
aren't
want to
you?
do it. Yeah, yeah.
You're like a proper comic that wouldn't do certain jokes.
yeah.
A good tattoo artist is going to be like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I
So
just
you're
don't see the point
refusing like
in them.
the
Yeah.
junglers
Yeah.
of.
I do silly ones and that. Like I've done like Macho Man and all shit like that.
Have you ever-
Because they make
have you ever-
cool tattoos. Like
Have you ever said no for moral reasons though? For example, a swastika.
a guy wanted something like made in Britain or something. Like a proper. I don't know if it was that, and I was like, nah. And he was like, why not? Like proper rough looking fella. I was like, 'cause it's just stupid, innit? Like, and then they just leave if you just say no. They don't tend to argue with you because
No, get your pen out. I'm having it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You haven't got like a manager. So if I just go, nah, get out, they go, well, who else can I talk to? And you're like, no one. Go away. And you go, oh, all right. And then just have to leave. So
You should have
one
said
of the
yeah
best
and then
things.
changed it to like made in Romania.
Yeah,
Watched his head fall
He
apart.
would've ate that.
Have you ever made a mistake?
I thought I've made a mistake on some because I realised I can't read that well. Because I done one on someone that said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And then when it was finished, I was like, oh, let's have a look. And I read it as what doesn't kill you, you make stronger. And I was like, fucking sweating. And I was like, can I just have a little look at that again here, lad? And I was like, what? Oh, no, it's all right. It's fine. Yeah.
So you've never done like a bendy line, not about it, no?
Nah, I mean, you have like when people twitching and stuff like that, but I've never done anything where I've had one where a woman was like proper not happy with it, but that was because I told her it was going to be shit and she wouldn't leave. So I just done it for her, and then she come back 2 weeks later and was like, I went to another tattoo shop and they said this was shit, and I was like, I know, I told you it was shit. But you wouldn't leave the shop without it, so see you later. Like, but yeah.
So what did she want? What did she want? She wanted a photo of like.
No, she wanted an ex-fella's name covered up, whilst she was also getting a new fella's name on the other wrist. But I drew a cover up for it, which would have been like quite nice, like a little lotus flower, would have covered it fine. And then she was like, oh, I don't really want another tattoo. It's too big. And I was like, well, it has to be that big to cover it. She was like, yeah, I don't want it. It's too big. And I went, ah, well.
So what did you do? She
Well,
just does a block square.
Well, I said, go get it lasered, and then you won't have a new tattoo, and it'll be gone. She's like, no, I want it gone today. How about a bow? Like a ribbon, a bow. Like, I drew one on, and she was like, yeah, you don't like that, do you? And I was like, nah, it looks rubbish. Like, I don't want to do it. But she was like, I'm not leaving until it's gone. Just do it. I was like, okay.
And then she came back 2 weeks later and this looks shit.
Yeah.
This.
She's like, I went
Shouldn't
to
have done
another
this
shop.
on me.
Yeah. She went, I went to another shop and they said that wasn't good. And I went, I told you it wasn't going to be good. And you still refused to leave until it was done. So then.
So what's
It's like when your bird gets horny when you're both drunk. And you're like, babe, I'm not going to be good tonight. And she's like, fuck me now. You're like, it's going to be shit. And then she's like, that was horrible. I'm like, I know. Told you.
That's the same, innit?
And you fall asleep in a dick wallet.
I've got one story, which isn't my story, so I'm going to tell it because I don't feel bad about it because it didn't happen to me. But
Just say it was you. It's
a
better.
guy, no, because it's bad. A guy was like, don't turn anyone away, you know, unless they're racists and that. And how he described him was a heavily disabled fella come in with his carer, and he wanted a football badge. He wanted a Liverpool badge, but while he was getting it done, he kept shouting Everton. And we were like, is that carer a knobhead? No, like Ben Stiller in fucking thingy. Has he been like, is he being like a proper knobhead to this fella? But we don't know the story. But he was like, the whole time he was doing it, he was going, Everton, Everton. And he was like,
Liverpool
this is definitely a Liverpool badge, this, you know. So I don't know what happened there, but it's a heavy one.
How can you tell the first half of that story and have no end for it? Nearly had a heart attack then.
Because it wasn't me that done it. So I don't know what happened with it. But I know that while it was happening, he was saying a different team than the team he was getting tattooed on.
That's so funny.
Mate, I've never worked in care, but is it within your remit of care to take the
them for the tattoo
disabled
for the day?
person into a fucking
Well, if he wants to
tattoo
go.
But
parlour?
if he wants one, yeah, that's it. Like, you can't say no just because they're disabled. Do you get what I mean? If he wants one, then yeah, cool. But when he's shouting Everton and you're doing a Liverpool badge on him, then you start going, ugh, stressing on this now.
Oh my God.
Scotty that.
Yeah. It's like the first question that we did, except it's not as fun if someone's disabled. If you could choose a tattoo for a disabled person,